What is up, you guys? How is everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day as always, and today I've brought you guys a brand new video, and today I'm actually going to be showing you guys my hat collection. Like I mentioned before, I've got quite a big collection. I'm a little obsessed with hats, but hey, that's I don't think that's normal, but yeah. So today I'm actually going to be showing you guys my entire hat collection. I do have between 20 to 30 hats, maybe somewhere around there. I'm not sure. I'm probably just throwing out numbers, but I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So let's get started. Alright, you guys, so we're going to start off with two hats. One of them is actually ripped. My mom has a pit bull, and when she was little, she liked to come into my room and destroy a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, this was one of those things that she liked to destroy. But this is actually a very special hat because this hat, an uncle bought it for me. But this hat, I actually wore it to every single tennis game that I had in high school, so it's very, very special to me. And that's this hat right here. As you can see, this is where the dog bit it. He tore off the little nub here. But yeah, this hat has been with me for at least 10 years. 10 years, I believe. But yeah, this used to be my favorite hat of all times. I would wear it for every single tennis game. I always thought of it as my good luck charm, even though I didn't always win. But it was a very special hat. Second hat that I've got here is this one. This is also a hat that I no longer wear. I don't wear it as much. But this hat was actually given to me for my 15. So when I turned 15, obviously my parents wanted me to have a quinceañera, so I did. And this is actually one of the hats that was given to me on that day. So it's I've had it. I'm 24, almost 10 years. Almost 10 years I've had it. So yeah. So the next hat is actually very, very special as well. I've had this hat for, I think, this hat, I've had it for the longest time. It's the hat that I've had for the longest. And it's actually the one that I'm wearing right now. As you can see, it's a Bugs Bunny hat. And this hat, I've had it since I was around 4 or 5 years old. And it's one of my favorites. I don't know, it just reminds me of my childhood. I can't believe that I still have this hat. When I left for the States, I had to leave it behind, and I actually came and found it here. So I love it. I think this, out of all of them, this might be my most favorite hat out of all of them. So I gotta represent my childhood. All right, so this next hat. So like I mentioned before, I buy hats from places that I've visited. Most of my hats are from places that I've visited, and this first hat, it's when about 2 years ago, in 2018, I believe, we went to La Feria de San Marcos, which is in Aguascalientes. And what's so special about this is that it's very unique. It's very hard for you to find hats like these, and they're very expensive. It was very expensive, but I bought this hat. It's right here, and it's kind of like the typical Mexican hat, you could say, because it's very cowboyish, and of course it has Aguascalientes, which is the state that I bought it in. And I mean, I love it. I love the colors. I love the design overall. It's very, very unique, and I love it so much. So And it was Aguascalientes. You know, I've only been to Aguascalientes one other time, and that was for me to take a bus out to when I was going back to Arkansas. But I love it. It was the first time in La Feria de San Marcos as well. And I just had to get a hat. I got a shirt as well, but I love this hat. All right, now this next hat, there's really nothing special about it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys might have seen this hat for a couple of pictures. I used to wear this hat a lot, and this hat actually my mom gave it to me because it was given to her. She doesn't wear hats, so she gave me two actually, and the other one, unfortunately, I let someone borrow it, and then they never gave it back. So, and that's this hat right here. It's kind of got the cheetah print, and it's got the cross with wings, and then it's got here the name of the band that was playing that day, as well as where, which I believe it was in Juliantla, Guerrero. Oh, okay, and it's got here Rancho La Misión. So I kind of don't use these type of hats as much anymore because they just really don't mold to my head. But yeah, I used to wear this hat a lot. I still wear it every now and then, but I just don't wear it as much as before. So, yep, this hat. So this hat was also given to me for my my quinceañera party. And the reason it was given to me was because when I first got here, I used to wear, I don't think I have it anymore, but I used to wear this, this purple hat. It was like a squared hat with purple and black, and I would wear it everywhere. And the person who gave this to me was actually the mother of one of my chambelanes, and he was the one who told her to get a hat for me because I would wear hats all the time. And so that's how this hat came into my life. I also used to wear it a lot, just because it was different. Now I just kind of don't like the whole sparkly theme. I like the hat overall. It's just the whole sparkly thing is just not my thing anymore. But I used to wear it a lot as well as this one. But yeah, this one I definitely don't wear it at all anymore, just because of that. This one. A little backstory about this. I was born here in that state, and I visit so much that it never really occurred to me to buy a hat from there, because I practically go there every year, and I spend New Year's over there practically, and it never really occurred to me, or maybe I just never really saw hats with the state's name on this. But until one day, the last time that I went, we were walking around and I saw this hat store. So I was like, you know me, and my mom was like, keep walking. I was like, oh. So I walked in and I saw all these different hats, and then finally I saw this one, and I loved the colors. I love them. I was missing a hat like this, but most importantly, it has the name of the state that I was born in, which is Guanajuato. So this is kind of like a cameo military style hat. It is this type of hat, which, like I mentioned before, I hardly wear because they just really fly out of my head, especially because my head's very tiny. But I love this hat. This is also one of my favorites, just because it has the name of the state that I was born in. But this is another hat that I recently bought about, I think last year. I believe it was last year that I bought it. Yeah. So again, 2 years ago, me, my mom, my brother, and his girlfriend, we went to a fair that's called La Feria del Globo Internacional, which is basically they're blowing up hot air balloons and they're releasing them, and it's practically a show. You can also ride the hot air balloons, and that time that we went, it was in Leon, and they were walking around just offering hats. I bought this hat. It's very simple. It's just a simple black hat with FIG, Feria Internacional del Globo 2018. These are supposed to represent hot air balloons, and it actually glows in the dark. So that was pretty much the reason why I bought it. Also because I like hats. Alright, this next one is very, very special. I bought this one. So I already had this hat. And then when I moved to Querétaro, I took it with me, obviously. And in Querétaro, there was an event that happened, which was Holy Dance Colors or something like that. I believe that's what it's called. If not, I'll be putting the correct name down here. But it's just basically an event where it's like a music festival, but you get to throw colored powder and stuff like that. And that day I took that hat with me, and I have it in a bag right now because of the colors. I don't want the powder to get all over me, but well, to get anything else. But this is the hat. That's how it looks now. And I really, really love it. I thought about washing it and removing it all, but I thought it was pretty cool. It was a very special event. It was one of the first events that I ever attended in Querétaro, with some really good friends, and I enjoyed myself. I love how it looks, by the way, and I decided to keep it like that. I don't know if I spray it with hairspray, the color will stick. Because if you can see, it's starting to kind of fade away. So I don't know if I spray it with hairspray, it'll stick, and so I can wear it again. But yeah, I'll put a picture here from that day as well. So I love this hat so much. It brings a lot of good memories. Now this next hat, I wear it all the time. You guys probably have seen it already, and it's one of my favorites as well, and that's this one, the crown, because I am a queen. At least, in my head I am. But yeah, so it's just a simple black hat, a golden crown. That's basically it. There's nothing else. It's just that, and it's very simple. I love it. You can never go wrong with a black hat in gold. This next hat, I actually bought this hat just for one outfit. That's the only reason why I bought it, and but I mean, I still wear it. I have a lot of red stuff that's either shirts or shoes, so it was a good investment. Even though the reason why I bought it was for one specific outfit that I wore, and then I never wore it again, which was a black pants and shirt, red shoes, and then the hat. But yeah, I mean, I wear it. I wear it quite often. Besides this one, I think this is another one that I wear a lot more than all the other hats. So yeah, it was I was debating between this one and then the pink one. But then I was like, no, I want the red one. So I bought the red one. And then I regretted it. I wanted the pink one. I went back and then it wasn't there anymore. So, yeah. But yeah, overall I do wear it. I like it a lot. This hat, I've never been to this place. I've never seen one of their games. I'm sorry. It was given to me by a friend. She used to live in Utah, and when she moved out here, she had this hat. She had several of these. This one right here. She had several of these. She gave one to me, and then another friend who also likes to wear hats. And I mean, it's Utah, I used to work for a company in Utah, but yeah, I mean, I don't wear it as much. You can tell because it still has the plastic here. I don't wear it as much, but because I really don't have a lot of outfits that could go with this, but hopefully in the future I can start wearing it more often. This hat, I actually, surprisingly, I bought this hat before I moved to Querétaro, in a family trip, because normally for Christmas we would celebrate here in Morelos, and then for New Year's a year we would celebrate in Guanajuato with my mom's brother, and then another year we would go somewhere else. I believe this past New Year we went to Valle de Bravo. 2 years ago we went to Querétaro actually, and that's when I bought this hat. It was very touristy of me, but then again at the time I didn't know that I was gonna end up moving there. So, but yeah, it's very simple. I loved it for the price that I paid for this compared to a hat like this one right here. I paid $100 for this one. I paid $120 for this one, and this is way better quality. This one, if you can see right there, yeah, if you can see right here, it's starting to what's it called, peel off, and they wanted me to pay $100 for a hat like this. And then I was like, okay, I'll just keep looking. And then this one's embroidered. I mean, it's sewed in, and it's better quality. It's the type of hats that I like, so it was a better deal than if I would have bought the other one. And the other one was also a black hat with white writing on it, I think, or something like that. So it was a good thing that I waited to buy this. Alright, so this next hat, this hat I bought it on a trip that I did with my mom to Acapulco, and this was only me and her and then one of her friends. And I love this hat because it was during a time where I was so stressed out at work that I asked for a couple of days off. So I planned a trip with my mom. I bought myself this hat, and it's an amazing representation of what Acapulco is, which is the beach, the palm trees and all that. And I just really love it. It's simple, it's a navy blue, it's got Acapulco on it. This is also from Querétaro, but this is a very special place in Querétaro. I've also been there before. Before I moved to Querétaro, I've been to different places in Querétaro, and this one's from Peña el Bernal. If any of you know where that's at, or if you guys might not know where that's at, I'll put a picture up here. So this hat right here, this is actually a typical doll from Mexico. If you go to any place here in Mexico, you'll be able to buy one of these hats anywhere. It's very traditional. And then it's got Bernal, which is the name of the place, which is because Peña is the kind of little mountain that you guys climb. Bernal is actually the name of the city. And it's white. I kind of regret it because white gets dirty very easily, but I just wash it every couple of weeks, and it's good as new, and I can still wear it, and it looks cute. This next hat was actually given to me by my brother. I feel like he bought it at the kids section. I don't know why, because it's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur, and it's pink, so I finally got a pink hat. And it actually has, like, right here, the little, I don't know what's that called, like, is that scales? I don't know, but yeah, my brother gave this to me for Christmas this year, so I haven't had it for long, but I do wear it. I actually wear it quite often. I actually wear it a lot more than some of these hats that I have here, but yeah. No, this hat, I actually stole this hat. I stole this hat from one of my uncles. I don't know if this is their company or not, but yeah. My uncle, one of my uncles, he's from on my dad's side. He wears a lot of hats as well, and he has a lot of hats as well. And one day I was at his house, we were having lunch, and I was just having a very bad hair day. I think I have a bad hair day every day, but it's okay. And so I found this hat and I just put it on, and then I kept it on. I left, and then I never returned it. But I don't know if this is the name of his company or if someone else's company, but yeah. I do wear it though. I actually wear it quite often. It's kind of sad because it's a stolen hat. But I like it. I love it. I have something from my uncle now. This hat. So this is actually one of the very first hats that I bought myself with my own money. Well, yeah, this was actually one of the very first hats that I bought myself. My brother was kind of like, fuck, you know, but I don't wear it as much because I don't have anything to match it with. I should probably start buying a different variety of colors in my closet, but it's this one right here. Now, I love the color. I love how it's very vibrant. I love the design. But most importantly, I like the back part right here. I like the fact that it has a little alien here. That's the only reason why I bought it, honestly. Also because of the color, but yeah. This is actually, I think for sure it's one of the very first hats. I believe in the top 3 that I bought myself with my very own money. So yeah, it's also a very special hat as well. This one also is glow in the dark. But this hat, I bought it at a local concert there in Querétaro. It was free. I didn't even know about it until my brother texted me today. He was like, hey, so let's go to the center of the city. There's gonna be a free concert. This and this and this is gonna be playing. And I was like, okay, cool. So I bought this hat also, and it was very expensive. It was, honestly, it was very expensive for what it's worth. And mostly because it's crooked. If you can see right here, it's kind of slanted. So it's a glow in the dark, but it's slanted. And I think I paid like 100 or over 100 pesos for this. But I mean, overall, if this starts to peel off, I can just use the hat. I mean, that's not an issue. So I feel like it was worth it to pay 100 or maybe 100 over 100 pesos for this than this. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. But yeah. Now this hat, honestly, I have no idea. My mom got this hat for me. She gave it to me just recently, actually, a couple months ago. But I hardly wear it because I hardly have any clothes that matches this. So I am trying to expand my wardrobe, but expand the color range. But yeah, I've worn it once or twice, no further than that. So hopefully I'll be able to have some clothes to match this with pretty soon. So for this hat, me and my mom went on a trip that one of her friends organized, and we went to Real del Monte. And we were walking around. It was very hot that day, but I wanted a hat, and I saw this one, and I saw that it's back then it was a rare type of hat. Now you'll find it anywhere, but it's not an original Adidas. I'll just put that out there. But I liked the color of it, the hat itself. Even without the design, I probably still would have bought this. Though it fits me a little bit just small. But I think because of this hat, I started collecting hats from different places that I visited. So I think that thanks to this hat, I started my entire hat collection. This hat, my mom brought this hat for me from one of her trips that she did with my aunts. They was all adults. She didn't even want to take me. and she went to Baja California, precisely La Paz, and she actually brought this hat for me, which it says La Paz, Mexico, and it's a jean hat. It's darker than this one, obviously, but I love it, and especially because my mom knew, what I would like, and so I like this hat as well. I used to get, I would get a lot of compliments about these hats at work also, but yeah, my mom bought this one for me when she went to La Paz in Baja California. I think that was about 2 years ago. When I moved to Querétaro, she actually was on her way to Baja California as well. So I love it. These next hats, I actually bought these in Mexico. So did I? Okay, so 2 of these I bought in Mexico, plus the black one with the crown. Those 3 I bought in Mexico City on the trip that I did with my mom. And that's one of them is this one, which is a marshmallow hat. Obviously, as you can see, I kind of bended it here because it was flat, but it fits me very big. But yeah, this was one of the hats that I bought there in Mexico City, as well as this one, which is the Flash. Now this one I didn't bend it as much. This one I kind of just, with these type of hats, I like to wear them towards the back, like this. Just because, I mean, I don't know, I just really like these type of hats. And I like to wear these backwards, but yeah, this is another one that I bought. Flash is actually one of my favorites out of the DC Comics. So I actually have 2 shirts of these already, so but yeah, I bought these 2 in Mexico City in my trip when I went with my mom. Another hat that I bought at another event in Querétaro. This is the fair, the main fair in Querétaro. And I didn't know this actually. My brother was the one who told me about this, that Steve Aoki was going to be playing in the fair. So it was pretty awesome because we literally didn't have to buy tickets for the concert. All you had to do was just pay your ticket to enter the fair, and it was a free concert. So that was awesome. And again, they were selling hats, and so I bought this one. As you can see, it still has the tag. I have never worn this. I think because I didn't want to be carrying it around. I told my brother to wear it, so there should be pictures of him wearing this hat. But aside from that, I've never worn it. I've never used it, and I mean, I like it. Obviously, this also can at one point start peeling off. But I mean, I don't use it, so it's gonna be kind of hard for it to peel off anytime soon. So, but yeah, I've never actually used this hat before. Now these next hats, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I have no idea where they came from. I've never used these hats, never in my life. I just found them in my house. But one of them is this one right here, which is also flat from the front. It's a New Era hat, and of course it's got a stamp here as well. But I've never used these hats. This one, these next 3 that I'm going to show you, I've never used these. I just, honestly, like I said, I just found them in my house. I don't know where they came from, but they're part of my collection now. And of course I'm never going to use them because I don't know where they came from. Another one is this one right here, which is kind of like is that a leopard print with it's kind of like what's it called, I don't know, but it's I think it's aluminum or something. New York. I actually kind of don't like this part right here. If they could have changed this color, or maybe even this, made it, stamped it on there, not, you know, aluminum. But yeah, got that one as well. And then lastly, this hat. This hat, I do remember where it came from. Someone gave it to me. someone who I no longer speak with, but it was given to me, and it would be kind of rude for me to just throw it away or whatever. It's this one right here. It says, okay, I have no idea what it says, honestly. All I know, it says Brooklyn, New York. It's kind of like suede type of material, and then here on the side it's got this eye. So it's pretty cool. I did wear it once when I still spoke to that person, but like I mentioned, because it was given to me, I thought it'd be kind of rude for me to just, throw it away. So I just keep it here in my collection, even though I know that I'm not gonna wear it anymore. All right, and then the last hat in my collection is I think it's also part of one of the first hats that I bought. And I bought it in Cuernavaca, here in Morelos. And I didn't want to buy a hat that said Morelos because obviously I live there. But I did wanted to buy a hat that represents Mexico. And so that's why I bought this one right here. As you can see, I already bent it, but normally it's one of those flats. But it's got here, the Mexican colors, it's got the eagle. So yeah, there were other type of hats, ones that like Mexico or like in the 3 colors, and I just really like simple hats, and this one seemed very, very simple, very beautiful. And so this is actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the second hat that I ever bought. So yep, this is the last hat in my collection. I don't even know how many there are. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 hats. So I've got 29 hats in total. That was my hat collection, you guys. As you can see, like I said before, I am super obsessed with hats, and for sure I am going to continue buying more hats. That's without a doubt. But this is the very first video. If you guys later on want an updated hat collection, for sure let me know, and I'd be happy to do one for you guys. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is going to be a super long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to give this video a like. Also comment down below what other videos you guys want to see, or what other collections you guys want to see, because I do have quite the mug collection as well. So that's it for now. Remember to subscribe. Also hit that little bell button so you guys get notified every time that I upload a new video, so you guys don't miss anything at all. And keep a lookout, because I am going to start posting more often. I have a couple of videos already recorded. I just need to edit them and put out there. So yeah, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.